So here we got a special Commissioner's Command performance. Big John Studd versus Eddie Kingston. What do you think about this matchup, Kurt?
I'm going to get right to it.
Kurt Huge, Alex Rockwell with you.
Yep. I'm a stats guy. The size differential between these two competitors is it's jaw dropping.
It's jaw dropping. Now, of course, Big John Studd offering his hand here in a show of sportsmanship.
Now that is beautiful. Oh no, combat.
I can't
That
believe
is
it.
shocking to me.
I've never known Big John Studd to be anything more than a sportsman in my entire life.
Me neither. Now, can I ask you this?
Completely whipped on that punch.
What is the deal with why is the beard such a different color than his
Kingston
head hair?
kick. Well, that's just
It was a
genetics,
Kingston
buddy.
kick. But that's just okay. I don't want to dwell on it, but that just seems weird. Oh,
This could be over.
it is trouble for Studd in the corner, and the ref is waving it off. Does that mean it's over? It means it's not over.
What do you think of the TFTB studios here, Kurt? This is the U.S. Department of Wrestling puts on a weekly showcase of the best wrestling talent.
Well, on the plus side, the ring is beautiful. I love the royal purple color of the apron. On the downside, there's a weird smell in here. Like I don't know if they
Call that the defibrillator.
Is that the smell is called a defibrillator?
No, that's that move. When he steps on his chest.
It just smells like hot dog water. That's all I'm trying to get at. And I don't see any hot dogs for sale in here.
Look at the limber kick that was Rockettes X-esque.
It was. Now, I have to point out, if this was a Royal Rumble, Kingston would be eliminated. But it's not, so,
You know what? This would be a good time for us to take a short commercial break. And we're back!
Seamless. You missed nothing.
Big headbutt by Big John Studd on Eddie Kingston's big old noggin. Now he's just punching the shit out of
Now
him.
he's just wailing on him like he fended him in the bathroom at a truck stop on I-95. The big boot to the skull. This might be it. It's just that this referee has taken about 3 hours to get over there.
I heard his name was The Stroke because he had a stroke and that's why he's slow.
That checks out to me. I will go ahead and tell you, we did not try to record this match earlier and lose a whole bunch of inside jokes that you don't get. That did not happen.
Big old power slam. Now he's setting him up for his, I imagine probably the bear hug.
He looks winded to me. Okay, he looked winded to me.
No, he was leaning on his knee because he was scoping out the babes in the audience.
He was confused about the color of his beard. Now look at this strategy.
Some digital poontang.
Kingston is trying to psych him out. He's doing the referee motion that the ref just did to break the hold.
But that was not a breaking it. He is now using his elbow. And that, of course, I never understood what the physics were behind the slapping.
It doesn't make sense. No.
Yeah. Is it your biceps? Oh, now
I
Eddie
don't know.
Kingston on the offense.
Also, I mean, Big John Studd has a massive head. It's going to take a lot of torque to even make him feel a slap like that.
Look at this.
Oh! Oh, that did not go the way we wanted it to.
Nobody home, as they say.
And now he's just choking him out there in international waters where the ref can't even break it. Oh.
Eddie Kingston still has enough wherewithal to kick like a princess.
Just kick him in the face.
I would say that Eddie Kingston holding his own in a way I did not expect with a man who looks to be, by all accounts, 5 times his size.
At least 5 times his size. Well, but this is the same resolve that enabled Kingston to win the IGPWF heavyweight title. Nobody picked him to win, except me. I picked him. I called him before everything.
I believe he was your pick to win.
He was my pick to win the whole thing, and he did. But otherwise, nobody picked him to win.
Why do you think Eddie Kingston decided not to be in the Royal Rumble? Was that a commission decision, or what do you think happened?
Well, you've got to think it was, because the fact of the matter is the commission programmed that whole thing. So if Kingston wasn't there, he needs to take it up with the boss. Not the big boss man who was in the Rumble, but the boss, as in the commish who programmed the Rumble.
I think if I had to pick one person that he took the biggest exception for him to be included instead of him is, this could be over again.
Oh,
the good old rope break.
You keep doing it over in the corner, it's not going to work out for you.
The third man. Well, I guess technically the fourth man in this match.
The fourth man. The rope.
If Eddie Kingston, I bet he took a particular exception with the dirty white boy being included in the Royal Rumble, but not him.
Yeah, they've had issues in the past, and that's just going to spark something, a whole nother level of feud, aggression, whatever word you want to use. I don't care.
Now it looks like some sort of neck massage.
Yeah,
of
he's
death.
just. This is called the Frankenstein from behind right here, where he. I
Oh,
think he just straight up murdered him.
He's just dozing off because it was such a relaxing. He like gave him a tab of ecstasy and was like, "Let me rub your."
Yeah, it did look pleasant. I mean,
He's having some trouble with the do-si-do here.
yeah. Now they're
Oh.
square dancing.
Big body attack.
Oh, another
Ah!
defibrillator.
Nobody gets up from the second defibrillator.
Because it's the opposite of the other defibrillator where you do get up from it.
Whoa!
Oh.
Now that's straight up. That's a decent move. Eddie Kingston going for the pin like a wrestler should want. This.
Oh my
fucking
God!
Ref.
While we're young, well, we're not even young anymore. Proving my point.
Tell you what, Stroke, get your ass to the hospital.
Stroke it, stroke it.
Like Billy Squire, he's fucking it up. I don't know. I could look at this. Eddie Kingston going to the top rope. Big John Studd rushing to meet him inside.
Oh, I don't know.
Both men just.
Yeah, I think Big John Studd punched himself in his own dick there.
His middle is also incredibly big.
It is, and like that weird kind of like diaper wrap that he's wearing over his tights up into his midsection doesn't help.
He's like a giant Rikishi.
Oh, and Rikishi was already really big. That's what's weird about it.
Another big bear hug here on big old Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, both these guys need to maybe find a little more.
Ref giving him a prostate exam back there. I don't
The
know
ref
what the
looks like
fuck
he's talking to somebody in the crowd. Like
happening back there.
he's like, "Hey man, I heard somebody with a red Trans Am is about to get towed. So is that you? Is that your car?"
Oh my God, this ref could not give two shits. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh.
This is why I say the refs should not be paid by the hour. They should not be paid by the match. They should be paid by the number of things they do in the match.
The number of 3 counts. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Like they just keep trying to get 2 counts in, like compulsively.
Right. They just like somebody gets pinned. He wasn't even on the ground.
Now, does this hurt or is this just really difficult for Big John Studd?
It looks kind of fun. Like if you're Eddie Kingston, you kind of like wee. It looks like like the teacups or something.
If you're Big John Studd, that just looks like a ton of work.
It does. Well, but oh whoa!
We call that the body slam.
Around the world, and thank you very much.
If I have to imagine, there's probably another bear hug on the horizon.
Oh my God!
Not this time. Not today, Satan.
Both men running out of moves, so they just started
repeating moves,
punching and kicking at each other, which is fine.
Yeah.
Now Kingston goes. Oh!
At the end of the day, it is a fight. Yeah, I'm glad
Kingston
Kingston finally
splash.
hit that shit. Yeah, which was also the name of my ska cover band. Kingston hit that shit.
You guys were really good. I'm sorry that the horn section committed suicide en masse.
Well, you know, when you play the saxophone, it's your only recourse.
It's
suicide is the only option.
It's a suicide solution.
It's either that or practice, and no one wants to hear it.
Who's got time in this economy?
Eddie Kingston leaving his suicide saxophone at ring, going for his own finishing move here. It looks like he's resting. Big back fist to the future. That could be it here, Kurt. Finally.
Oh my! Well, but it takes the ref a few hours.
Home.
I wouldn't even call that a near fall because, it just took forever to get there.
Yeah, I feel like what was the other ref? The lady Donna. I feel like if Donna had been refereeing this match, it would have been over about 2.5 minutes ago.
Kingston would have won this a couple times over.
Oof! Big shoulder block by Big John Studd. Big John Studd not letting the ravages of time or death get in his way. The defibrillator.
And we salute him for that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But the temporal displacement does seem to have scrambled his brains a little bit, and he's having trouble remembering a bunch of the moves he used to do. Really, he just kind of like steps on him and then squeezes him.
Well, no, that was mostly his moveset in the 80s as well.
I guess that's a good point.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. Going for the back rub of doom. I tell you what, I'm going to work this knot out whether you like it or not, Eddie. Oh, how do you like that? Oh, that's good.
The lumbar support, he is asleep like a little baby.
You deserve it. You take a nap, kid. Now it's time for you to get a big hug.
Yet another bear. But he's so sleepy, he can't even tap out.
I just love you so much. And
I thought he was saying good job more.
No, I think he was saying that I love you so much, and let's do this again some other time, you Big John Studd.
Eddie Kingston and Big John Studd both have 2 D's in their name. Coincidence?
I believe that's the definition of a coincidence.
Oh, okay. Well, glad I asked.
So let's go through the rest of the match here. This was a reverse Needlemire,
and he hit it several times.
Yeah, and then he's ending here with a
double
fisted.
Look, I'm telling you, he's not tapping out there. He is saying that good job, keep going. That is not a tap out. I'm sorry.
I thought he was trying to do like a Dr. Pimple Popper thing.
Yeah, he might have been. He might have been creating content for his
But it,
Eddie Pops Pimples social media page.
but it turned out it was a staph infection, and now everyone's infected in the audience.
Maybe that's what the hot dog water smell is.
Oh my god, dude! If you're gonna get staph infection from anything, it's dirty water, dog water.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
Well, I like his little robe he's wearing.